Ranking up is difficult in this season with the Avengers weapons, so I'm going to show you the fastest way to rank up and also give you some tips on how you should play ranked. Before we hop in, let me thank you for watching and tell you that Jesus loves you. Hopping into tip number 1, which is to take smart fights. Every time I die in ranked is because I got too greedy. To take smart fights, you have to take a couple things into consideration. One of those is where you are in the zone. If you're on the edge of the circle, everybody will be rotating toward you, so don't take a fight because you are sure to get third-partied by those who are rotating. Another time you don't want to take a fight is if you have max mats and really good loot. If you take a fight, you will only lose value and not gain anything. A good fighting opportunity would be when you're fully in the circle and you can get some easy damage off before your enemy spots you. Tip number 2 is to rotate early. Part of the reason many people get caught up in bad fights at the edge of the circle is because they rotated too late. Rotating is the easiest way to place high in ranked, and there are several things you can do to rotate early and well. When the storm's closing in, look for a launch pad or a car so when the next circle spawns in, you can easily get there. Or if you have mobility like a jetpack, you can already get there easily. You should also go very far into the circle. The way the circles spawn in usually have a pattern, so you should try to predict them and move where the next circle will likely spawn in. For example, if the circle keeps spawning in the top left part of the map, move as close as you can to that corner of the map. Usually no one will be there because everyone is rotating toward the circle anyway. Tip number 3 is to learn the map. You can't do either of the past tips if you don't know the map well. Learning the map will benefit you throughout the whole match, and that starts with your landing spot. If you don't know the ins and outs of your spot, chances are someone who does will outplay you. If you want to see how to find a good landing spot for ranked, click the video in the top right hand corner. It's only a minute and it will greatly benefit you. Learning the map is also essential to make good rotates. You have to know where launch pads and cars are so you can move around with ease. It also helps out a lot if you know the different hills and valleys. You can learn the map by just playing normal battle royale and running around the map during the whole match. Before I show you my rank strategy, please subscribe. It helps out and it's free. And also comment what rank you are right now, and I will heart and reply to it. But before we hop into the full ranked game, here is a win I got with this strategy right before recording this video. What do you want?
Wait, you don't have to do score right now? I can't hear you, it's too much noise.
Yo! Alright, so we're dropping down, and you really want to master your drop in ranked because if someone is conning your drop and they get there before you, you're probably going to die. But what's great about this Doom Tower, which is my favorite spot in ranked, is that it has a guaranteed Doom chest, and if someone lands there before you, you can either use the wind tunnel to run away, or if you see they have a better drop than you, you can always go somewhere else. But we have a lot of people conning this match because it is Castle Doom and it's super close to the bus line. Usually only 2 or 3 people usually land here besides me. But that's not the case because I guess there's just so many people here because it's so close to the beginning of the bus line. But right now, I'm just going to focus on getting a weapon before him. Got the weapon. He's running. Okay, so it's fine with me. He can run. There's a kid up there. Gotta be careful though. He might have a better weapon than me for range. Looks like he's going to run too. Which is fine with me. I don't care. But now I got all the loot to myself. While I was coming back down, he did not do this right. It's kind of weird to land around, but we got an easy kill off spawn. If you get here first, you're probably going to kill almost everyone who lands here as long as you have like a spray weapon. But I did not for most of the time, so unfortunately... Oh, someone's landing here. This guy landing back. They're going to do that. You really don't want to take these fights because, yeah, you could easily die. Especially early game, you don't really want to take it. He's probably going to glide away. Yep, he is. That's fine. I don't really want... You don't... If someone else has a weapon, you probably just shouldn't even take it, because if they hit like one headshot, they're probably going to beat you. So yeah, you gotta be very careful in these fights. And I usually go to Castle Doom, but because like it's not even in a circle and there's just so many people there, I'm probably not going to go there this round. Wow, someone already killed the boss. That's kind of insane, but I heard someone shockwave nearby. I have like no match. I probably shouldn't do this. I shouldn't take the fight. So, yep, he's coming back. I'm just gonna not even try to take the fight because I have no mats and there's nothing I can really gain. Probably doesn't have better weapons. So, if there's nothing to gain from a fight, like I said earlier, take smart fights and rotate early. So we're just gonna rotate early and farm some mats because our loadouts are looking pretty good. They did add Gwenpool as an NPC today. You can buy these mythics. Well, I might as well. I have enough gold. I'm just gonna take it. Better than my... So I don't even have to loot up for the rest of the game. So you really want to land like Castle Doom or someone that has lots of Doom chests, so you don't have to loot it for the rest of the game. Because if you have to go to a bunker to get loot, or take fights to get loot. It's more risky that way. So if you loot up early game good, you can just be set for the rest of the game. And as soon as you get good loot, you either want to fight the boss at the location, but he already took that, so I'm not fighting that boss. He actually dropped the medallion too at Castle Doom, but as soon as you're done getting loot, start getting mats. You need mats in ranked especially, and you never know when you're going to get in a fight. Alright, so now that I have max mats, I'm probably going to start rotating early. It was looking like the first one pulled kind of like left, so it's probably best if you try to go as far left or bottom left as possible. So it's pulling kind of bottom left again, so I'm probably going to try to go somewhere. There's a fight over there, so you don't want to take fights, especially since my loot's so good, there's nothing I can gain from a fight really. So what you want to do is you just want to really rotate early and you want to like camp on a launch pad or something like that. Like I said earlier in the video, rotating early means less people. And you guys saw how many people were at Castle Doom. They're all rotating in about right here, especially 2 medallions right there. So you really want to rotate early, because then you can avoid getting into fights. And then if you loot up good early game too, then you don't even have to get any fights anyway. So you can just play it safe literally for most of the round. So I'm taking this jetpack. Always take the jetpack if you can. Jetpacks are really good for rotation. And the mid-game, the point of the mid-game is really to set yourself up for the end game. Early game, you got your loot, and maybe picked up a kill or 2. Mid-game, you really want to take almost 0 fights, and you just want to start rotating super early. So this bunker is going to spawn in it, but we don't need it. So you just really want to just rotate as early as possible, and get as many mats as you can. So I'm going to farm these RV trucks right here. And right now we can see it actually pulled back, which is surprising, but it's pulling. We can see that it's been pulling more south of this zone, because you can see like right here, the zone is moving, and then people are moving in from here, and then it's actually moving south. So we probably should go around Sandy Steps or something like that. And when you do rotates, there's something we need to do called dead side rotate. So like if you're up here in Grim Gate, and you want to rotate down to Sandy Steps, so if you're rotating like this, you don't want to go straight down, because that's where everyone's going to be in the middle. Dead side basically means like you go on the side where no one's going to be. Like no one's probably in this grassy area that I'm moving toward right now. So I can literally comfortably be in my map and know that probably no one's going to be able to shoot me, because no one's going to be down here. So I'm at the dead side of zone. No one's going to be down here. Everyone's going to be up here, because they're all rotating like this into the middle. Alright, so it's pulling. Now it's pulling right. This is going everywhere. I went left, then down. Now it's going right. Okay. So we're probably going to rotate down here, because that's the absolute side where everyone's rotating to like this edge right here, and this is the dead side. So to do a dead side rotate, basically is go as close to storm as possible. That we're as close to storm as necessary. Like right here, going pretty close to storm. No one's going to be over here. Everyone probably rotated in, like I said earlier. And it's guarantees a safe rotate. And that's what you really want to do. If you have a bad rotate and you get caught up in a fight, it's game over. You might lose rank. But if you can always do safe rotates and pick good fights, that's the real way to rank up. You don't even have to be super good at the game. But this zone is so weird. It went left, then it went down, then it's going right. So you probably want to go dead side around, so when it pulls, you'll start moving around the very edge until we get to the back right here. And the good thing about rotating where storm's going is that it basically guarantees that no one's going to be here. Unless for some reason they were camping the storm with like 20 medkits, which is probably not going to happen in ranked. So literally you can just get the freest rotates and be in a very good position. And it's been pulling right several times, so my prediction is going to be that it's going to pull right again. Although it could really go any direction. So that's where I'm going to try to go, to that blue marker right there. Oh my gosh, what is that luck? It went exactly the opposite way. So we're going to do a max dead side, because we're on the exact opposite side. So we want to do a dead side rotate as fast as possible. And this is where the jetpacks come into play. So if you don't have a jetpack, you're probably cooked. And this guy is trying to fight me for some reason. Not really a good reason to fight me. So yeah, he's going to rotate anyway. And for some reason, the medallion is on the ground. It could be a trap, so you should probably be very careful. But I'm going to see if I can grab it, because it probably would have been picked up by now. So we can hear, we don't know exactly where it is. I can't tell if it's above or below, that's the thing. So it's right here. What the heck, that's just on the ground. Yeah, so we're gonna drop. I like the AR better than this, honestly. Now he has the medallion. So I guess he just died. He could have died from fall, we don't know. But that's honestly fine with me that he just left that AR and medallion on the ground. So now I can see if there's anybody nearby. It looks like there's a guy up there and a guy down there. So no one's going to be nearby over here, which is exactly what I want. And if anyone even gets nearby, we have the medallion. What is this circle? It pulled back again. What is this? What is going on here? And then that medallion kid's right over there. So let's just do a dead side rotate right now. People can see where I am because of the medallion. But it's a smaller circle, so they're not going to know exactly where I am. So that's good. So let's go ahead and mark. Looks like no one is in the vicinity right now, which is okay. It's not a good or bad thing, but we should have a pretty clear rotate. I'm gonna go to the backside of the zone. Like I said, backside of the zone, none's usually gonna be there. So let's go just slowly move. We don't really want to. We could take a fight, but we're probably just gonna get third partied. And we have literally some of the best loot in the game. Just the shotgun could be upgraded and the mortar pistol, but that doesn't really matter. But we have like literally such good loot that we can probably just camp until it's a 1v1 and then win the 1v1. So that's what we want to try to do. So we can hear him grind railing over there. Let's go ahead and rotate on the top. So we can see two players. One's camping down there and one's up there. So we can see, yeah, so we know where two are. That's the guy who was shooting at us earlier. We're just gonna slowly rotate. We don't need to rush anything. Actually, camping on top of the nitrogen would be probably one of the best plays right here. Can see him. He might come up. If he does, I'm just probably gonna try shooting at him. Gonna move over here really quick. And now we're on height. And it's pulling back again. It's been pulling opposite the whole game. This is one of the goofiest zone pulls ever. So there's a guy down there. Looks like they're fighting. We're not gonna do anything. Let's have a clear shot. Somebody died. That looks like the one of the medallions died right there. With that, both medallions. Okay. So we know where basically everyone in the circle is right now. We can assume he took damage because he's not taking the medallions for some reason. Oh, he did. Okay, so just like. But so we know exactly where this guy is. Both of them. We can see basically everyone except for one guy. We can see everyone in the whole lobby right now. So they're all behind us or one's over there. So we should probably have pretty clear rotate. Oh crap.
Bruh.
That was a 10. That was really bad. I really overshot that. So we're just gonna be very quiet. Hopefully we can find a cactus to heal up. That would be preferable. And this guy's gonna push us. Well, looks like we're gonna have to take this fight or else we're gonna die. So let's go ahead and go out through the top. Let's build up. We're not gonna use the jetpack because that's too easy to get shot. Oh, I hate this. We're just gonna stay on height. We don't really want to do anything right now. This guy's right in front of me. 88. Okay, I'm fully in the zone. Okay, so someone died, but that's not gonna benefit us right now. So the only way I'm not trapped is the bottom, so I gotta get out the bottom. And that's what I'm doing right now, so you gotta do it right now or else I'm gonna die. Okay. You can see the last guy, it's only 1v1, but I'm also 1 HP, so it's probably not gonna go well. Gotta be like the carefulest I've ever played. Oh, there he goes. Pulling up. We're gonna have to drop right now. Alright, so we can hopefully pop 2 bigs right here. I'm gonna block the tops like this. So he's getting closer. I'm not gonna pop that area yet. 88. He's gonna get up, but we can see exactly where he is, so he's trapped in the storm right now. Going around, I don't know, I think he's dead. He just gave up. Yep, he's emoting. Let's go! 2 wins! So I only had 2 kills this entire round, and you can get easy rank up. It's placement based. All you literally have to do, rotate early, take smart fights, and then you get to top 2 pretty much every single time. So let's see right here. And we go, let's go. We hit elite. It's only been like what? It's only been like 3-ish weeks, and we got 45% from 1 round. If you want to see my 1-year Fortnite progression, click the video on screen. Subscribe for more tip videos. Jesus loves you, and I pray you have an awesome day.